fuck? Here are my 5 characters I want them to add in Marvel Rivals. And for these characters, I'm gonna be naming off the abilities and ultimate. Before this video starts, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I just started YouTube like 2.2 milliseconds ago, so I mean, I've been on the grind long enough. Like, you guys need to sub. We need to make it to 100 million already. I'm just kidding, guys, but if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and sub. Any and all support is crazy. Means so much. You just clicking this video means so much, so thank you for listening to me yap. Thank you. And if you guys would like to join the shkemele army, make sure to subscribe. The first character I'd want is Juggernaut. Juggernaut, bitch! And I'd want him to be a vanguard because obviously, like, he's big as shit. He's gonna be a tank. I'd want his first attack just to be a punch move, similar to Hulk. I wanted him to have a long range attack, which I put ground throw, just like rip something out of the ground, chunk it at other players. Alright, so his major abilities, I'd want him to have a big charge attack where he can charge at the enemies, charging them into the wall and squishing them, just like Reinhardt. I'd want them to be squished in a wall unless the wall's breakable. I want him to be able to break walls easily. Imagine your Juggernaut charging at the enemy player and then you break through a wall as you're charging and then you squish them into another wall. That'd be so... His second ability, I'd want him to have a force field. He can put on this yellow like aura of a shield. I know it's like sometimes it's invisible, his force field around him, because he's supposed to be like indestructible. But in his more classic forms, he has a force field that's yellow and it's like shiny all around him. I think that'd be cool to see in the game. And it shields him for a short amount of time. I wouldn't want him to give him shield or anything. I'd want him to have like the most amount of health. I think 900 without any HP boost or anything. A secondary ability is an attack ability, and I just put secondary charge. I put the secondary charge could stun their opponent or it could send their opponent flying. Like maybe smaller. Maybe anyone who's not a vanguard can be sent flying, but if you're a vanguard, you're stunned for like 2 seconds. Kind of similar how the Hulk, his projectile stuns opponents. And the charge, I'd want it to stop at impact. So right when you hit a certain amount of people, you stop and they get sent flying. And for the tanks, you charge at them and then once you hit them, you stop. They get stunned for a little. Those are all the moves I put for Juggernaut. Oh, and I'd want his ultimate to be called Unstoppable Force. It'd be Juggernaut charging at enemies for a short amount of time, and he does heavy damage when caught in his path. So I'd want it to be similar to his secondary charge where it's sending people flying, but maybe it doesn't send you flying far and Juggernaut, you're unable to stop him. Maybe he can get like his god powers or something as is charging, running. Like, you can run in circles, hitting everyone. I'll show it on the screen. I don't know how to describe it. I feel Juggernauts is perfect for this game. I just need another massive monster of a tank in this game. Imagine having Hulk, the Thing, and Juggernauts all in one game. And Juggernaut just has swag to him. He needs to be in here. And we need more mutants anyways. Number 2, Carnage. And I made Carnage a duelist. I wanted to add Carnage because even though we have Venom as a vanguard, I feel like there should be a symbiote in the duelist category too, since symbiotes are very versatile. And I mean, come on, it's Carnage. We need him. He's cool. For Carnage's ultimate to be absolute carnage, Carnage grows a little and his tendrils come out and stab people in a certain radius around him. You get a big blade for a certain amount of time, able to swing. But obviously, to balance it, I made it like you walk slow. You walk slow, but you grow really like a good amount and you're able to swing at enemies. So that's his ultimate. I want his regular attack to be a blade swing. For his big abilities, one big swift blade attack. A massive blade could come out in front of you. I'd want it to be like the move from Spider-Man Web of Shadows. His one big swift blade attack, your arms basically just grow real big and attack the whole enemy, and it can knock them back a little. A second move, I'd want him to have a tendril swing, just like Venom and Spider-Man, because you know, I want him to get around pretty quick. Number 3, Anti-Venom or She-Venom. Or I put Anti-Venom, but I wanted also She-Venom just to give a little bit more versatile. So maybe Anti-She-Venom. Maybe it could be a different variant of Anti-Venom since this game is from the multiverses. And I made it a specialist. I think if there was a third symbiote who was a healer, it would be so badass to see. Just like, that's just cool in general. But I cooked with this. Just listen. The first attack could be a long-range tendril attack. So since Venom is medium range and Carnage is close range, Symbiote would be long range. And maybe they can just shoot out like tendril spikes or something. Tendril spikes, or maybe they can have those big tendril arms. Or like shoot out a big tendril turd at enemies like Namor. But it just, like Namor's staff, but it's just like a big shot of goo. Okay, Anti-She-Venom's abilities. I put Sticky Tendril. A giant tendril comes out of her arm and pushes them onto the wall and makes them stick on the wall for a small amount of time. Just like how Spider-Man PS5 did it. Spider-Man 2 did it. Now that's a sticky situation. Second attack, I put Symbiote Seed. This move would shoot out a sharp piece of symbiote to enemies, and once it hits them, it does a small amount of damage, but causes them to bleed, taking damage over time. But if you shoot this at teammates, it'll heal them over time. For as long it's on them. So it'd be similar to Zenyatta's move. His little like orb that follows you and heals you over time. I want this symbiote to be a little similar to Zenyatta. And when you shoot enemies, you heal them. Just like how Mantis does in the game right now. So another move is another tendril swing. A tendril shoots out like Venoms, but this time, after you let go of your swing, a pop-up will come up saying to glide. And the giant Venom wings will come out and slowly allow you to glide down. Anti-Symbiote's ultimate would be, it'll give players around her in a medium-sized radius that have a symbiote attached to them, forming them fully into their symbiote counterparts, giving them shield and regeneration only. I don't want them to have any like damage buffs or anything because I feel like that'd be too overpowered. They'll still have the same moves, but the only thing that's different is now they have a health buff. They have regeneration and shield. Tell me I didn't cook with that shit. Number 4, Black Cat Duelist. Actually, you know what? Let me know what your number 4 would be, because honestly, I was thinking about Fing Fang Foom being another Vanguard. Damn, that one's better. I would add him in a different video. Fuck. My number 4 is Black Cat Duelist, and I was trying not to be biased, but hey, I can't hide it. I have a bias, and I'll continue to spread my Spider-Man hyperfixation all over your face. The first attack I'd want for Black Cat would be Scratch, and the secondary attack could be a whip, which I don't know if that'll be cool or not. Her abilities, I just gave her a grapple hook. Another one. Another Spider-Man character who can swing. Yeah, I know. But we need some versatile. It's a sausage party up in the swinging competition. The ultimate, a bunch of cats will come out or something. Look, I try not choosing a non-Spider-Man character, but I can't. He's the best part of Marvel. And we need more women in this sausage party. Plus, there was this sick fan art that I saw of her, and I was like, I need that. Number 5. Now, guys, before I reveal who my 5th character is, you guys need to like, comment, and sub, because who else is putting this character and explaining it on their list?
We have here.
Number 5, Marvel Godzilla Vanguard. Yes, guys, Godzilla. Marvel technically does have a Godzilla in their universe. So yes, guys, this confirms it. Godzilla is gonna be in Marvel Rivals. Guys, I mean, come on. What other YouTubers putting Godzilla on their list for this game? Like, comment, and sub! Everyone usually says like Deadpool or Cyclops or something. Nah, I'm glazing myself in my bed. Join the shkemele nation. The first attack I'd want for Godzilla is a bite/scratch attack. It'd just be a melee attack. Melee. Abilities, I put Atomic Blast, a long-range projectile that does major damage when fully charged. Kind of like Iron Man, but maybe over time, like if you keep hitting that player, the blast gets stronger and stronger, like how Symmetra's did in Overwatch. Atomic Breath is a second ability, a medium blast range. The closer you are, the more damage it does. Similar looking to Iron Man's, his Unibeam. Just a normal attack could maybe be a long range attack. Maybe Godzilla could have like 4 or 5 little like atomic blasts, like tiny ones, shooting out like projectiles. A third ability is a healing ability called Sharp Scales. I don't know why I wrote Scales. When Godzilla takes damage, maybe like 2 or 3 scales could come out of Godzilla, and it'll look like Jeff the Shark's healing thing, but instead of the health, it's like a little scale. If Godzilla gets it, it'll heal. Or no, if Godzilla gets it, it'll give Godzilla a little bit of shield. But if teammate gets it, it'll give a little shield to them too. And the ultimate, I put Giga Bomb. Godzilla would do that one fire move from Godzilla King of Monsters that killed Ghidorah. That made your big like nuclear fire blast thing. That was so cool. If that was in Marvel Rivals, that would piss me off, but it'd be cool to play as. And yeah, those are my 5 characters, guys. Let me know if you like my characters. I tried being a little different guy. I tried choosing characters that most people don't say. If you enjoyed, like this vid and comment what you think about these characters and comment who you want in Marvel Rivals. Okay, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you so much for the recent support. We hit 200. We're almost at 250 subs. I want to try to hit maybe we could hit 1 billion subscribers by the end of January. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you so much. I truly like the support. Truly means so much to me. Okay, bye. Shkemele.